Hello, Susan. How is everything in New York?
Never better, Henry. How are you? How is the family?
Everyone's fine. But actually, I'm feeling a little tired these days.
You're getting older, Henry, and you are heavier than you used to be.
Everyone gets older, but you look younger than ever. What's your secret?
There is no secret. I get more exercise than you, and I'm careful about my diet. You should too.
You are right. When the weather is warmer, I'll do it.
No, Henry. You should start now.
Okay, I will start today. Thank you for the advice. Henry is a little fatter than he wants to be. He wants to lose some weight, so he is on a diet. He tries not to eat too much, and he eats very little sugar because it will make him fat. He also does exercises every day. He swims, and he runs about 2 miles a day. Now he is stronger than before. Henry's cousin, Susan, is healthier than Henry. She is also younger and thinner than he is. She exercises every day. She doesn't eat much meat. She eats a lot of fruit and vegetables because she thinks they are better for her health. Hello, Mary. How was your exam yesterday?
Not too good. It wasn't as easy as the last one, and it was longer than before.
Well, the final exam is always more difficult. You have to work harder. You will certainly do better next time.
I worked very hard, but I was too careless. I made some stupid mistakes. I should be more careful next time.
Maybe you took too many courses this year.
No, I took as many courses as last year.
Well, it's no use worrying about the exam now. Let's talk about the football game tonight. It's much more interesting. In American high schools, most students take English, science, math, and history. These are basic courses, and each course is as useful as the others. In English class, the students study grammar and read famous literature. In science class, they study biology, chemistry, or physics. History is more interesting to some students because they learn about important events and places in the United States. Students take other courses too. These are electives. Some of them are music, home economics, and computer science. Students don't have to take all of these courses. Some study music because they feel it is more enjoyable. Some study computer science because they think it is more practical. In each class, teachers give students exams. Some exams are more difficult than others, but a good student can always do well. May I help you?
Yes, I would like to buy a swimming suit for my older sister as a birthday present.
What size does she wear?
Medium, the same size as I do.
Would she like this style?
No. Do you have something different from this one?
What about that one?
The style is fine, but the color is too dark. Do you have something brighter?
How about this one?
It's too expensive. Do you have something cheaper?
Yes, we do. There is a budget department on the first floor. Why don't you check there?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Summer vacation is here. Jenny and Linda, like many American teenagers, plan to have a good time. Their plans for sunny days are different from their plans for rainy days. On sunny days, they ride their bicycles with their friends to the beach. Jenny gets up at the same time as Linda, and they usually leave before breakfast. They take sandwiches and cans of Coca-Cola, or they make a fire and cook hamburgers on the beach. There are a lot of activities at the beach. They can swim, take a walk, or throw frisbees. Linda is learning to play the guitar, so sometimes they sing by the fire, sometimes they play volleyball or lie down on the beach to enjoy the sun. On rainy days, Jenny and Linda stay at home. They often read or watch television. Sometimes they make cookies or bake a cake. They also talk about their boyfriends. Nancy, I have to submit a report on the big fire last night. Can you help me type it?
Why me? I have a lot of work to do.
Because you are the best typist in the office.
But you always write the longest reports.
Well, this one is very long because it's about the biggest fire in months.
And this is the most important report, right?
Yes, and I type very slowly, so please help me.
All right. Can I do it tomorrow? This is my busiest day.
Sure, thank you very much. You are the greatest.
How many children do you have?
I have 3, Peter, Jenny, and Linda.
Is Peter the oldest one?
No, he isn't. Jenny is the oldest. Linda is the youngest. Peter is in the middle, but he is the tallest one. He is even taller than I am.
Is Peter in the university?
No, he is a senior in high school. I think he is the most intelligent one in the family. But Jenny is the most beautiful one, and Linda is the most ambitious one. My wife, Kate, and I are very proud of them.
Does your wife work?
Yes, she teaches in an elementary school. She is the busiest one in the family. Where are you from originally?
I am from Washington, D.C. I think it is the most colorful city in the United States. I really would like to go back there to visit.
Do you still have relatives and friends there?
Yes, my best friend still lives there, but she told me Washington, D.C. is one of the most expensive cities to live in nowadays, and it has the worst city traffic.
Does your friend drive to work every day?
No, she takes the subway. She thinks that's the most practical way to get to work in Washington, D.C.
Does your friend work for the government?
Yes, she works for a congressman. She thinks she is working for the most important person in Congress, and I think she has the most interesting job.
There are 50 states in the United States. The largest in population is California. The largest in area is Alaska. Alaska is the smallest in population, and Rhode Island is the smallest in size. The oldest states are the ones along the Atlantic coast. The newest states are Alaska and Hawaii. Alaska is also the coldest state. California and Florida are the warmest. Henry and his family live in Seattle, a big city on the Pacific coast. But Los Angeles and San Francisco, also on the Pacific coast, are larger than Seattle. Henry's cousin Susan lives in New York. It is the largest city in the United States. Thousands of people visit New York each year. The most important city in the United States is Washington, D.C. It is the capital, but it is much smaller than New York. Hi, Jenny. How do you like the university?
Hello, Bob. I like it very much.
Have you started your classes yet?
I have been to 2 lectures, chemistry and history.
Well, how were they?
They were very large. I'm not used to 300 students in class.
My lectures have been large, too.
Have you been to your English class yet?
Yes, it was quite small. There were only about 20 students in it.
My classes are so far apart. The campus is sure big.
It sure is. My morning classes are in different buildings. I have to run between them. Otherwise, I'll be late.
I guess we'll get used to it.
There are thousands of colleges and universities in the United States. Nearly half of the high school graduates in America go on to college. Most, like Bob and Jenny, go to large universities. These are state universities. Some of these universities have 40,000 or more students. There are also many small universities with only a few hundred students. Large universities have many buildings, each building for a particular subject. The buildings are in a large area. This area is the university campus. Students often must go from one class in one building to the next class in another building across campus. They may have only a few minutes between classes to go from one building to another. When students begin the university, they must take classes in many subjects. These are the required courses. English and math are usually required courses, and often a history and a science course are required too. Bob and Jenny will study mostly required courses during their first year. Later, they will specialize and take courses in one subject.